Spain looks westward. The four G's are often used to explain Spanish desire to expand its empire into other nations. In this video, you will learn about how geography, God, gold, and glory all led Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés to his fateful meeting with the Aztec civilization. There is a Spanish saying, La geografía manda, which means geography controls everything. And so many nations at one point or another have attempted to create the largest empire possible by conquering other nations. As you know, at the beginning of the Middle Ages, almost everyone in Europe, including Spain, was Christian. Christian and Muslims engaged in a series of holy wars called the Crusades, and by 711, a Muslim force conquered Spain, and in time, many converted to Islam. However, by the 1000s, the Christians began to expand back into Spain. This was known as the Reconquista. King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella, the Catholic monarchs of Spain, began the Spanish Inquisition. Non-Catholics were put on trial if they did not convert to Catholicism. They would have their possessions confiscated, be tortured, or be expelled from Spain. They also feared the spread of non-Catholic religions in other parts of the world. King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella believed it was their duty to convert everyone possible to Catholicism. All explorers then had to take missionaries on their voyages to teach and convert the people to the Catholic faith. Missionaries would convert millions of indigenous people all over the world. However, many of those expelled from Spain of Jewish and Muslim faith formed a large part of the educated class, and this made economic growth difficult for Spain. During this time period, national wealth was based on a country's supplies of gold and silver. This meant they could buy their natural resources they lacked and buy ships to fund wars. However, Spain had used up its gold and silver reserves due to the wars between the Christians and the Muslims of the nation. It was hoped that an expedition by Christopher Columbus to the Americas would bring back gold to support the economy. However, not only were those who took the risk of going to America looking for riches, they also wanted to make a name for themselves in Spanish society. Tales of chivalry became popular. These stories celebrated the brave knights who overcame great obstacles in achieving his goal and gaining fame. Hernán Cortés was one of the individuals interested in both gold and glory. He is quoted as saying, "The noblest spirit is most strongly attracted by the love of glory." He heard of the gold that Columbus brought back from the Caribbean islands, and at just 19, he set sail for the Caribbean, where Spain had begun building colonies. When Cortés arrived at Hispaniola, present-day Haiti and the Dominican Republic, Cortés was given a large farm and was soon asked to join an expedition to conquer Cuba. Arriving in Cuba, Cortés established a new colony and declared it independent from Spain. This ensured all the gold found there would actually belong to him and not the king and queen. He then sank his ships in order to ensure all soldiers would stay loyal to him and could not return to Cuba. However, Cortés quickly became bored of Cuba too, and wanted to learn more about the large landmass to the west. Early scouting missions brought back reports of a civilization stronger and wealthier than any group encountered so far, and soon the two would meet.